Ghetto TV live in the hood. You know everywhere we heavy there. Who the fuck we done ran down on?
What's happening? What's going on, yo?
Man, Don D. Niggas done read the magazines and all that, man. Mr. Don D, if I can call you that.
Well, I mean, you can call me that because I am the motherfucker that Don Diva is. You know what I'm saying? But I stopped doing Don Diva about a year ago. And been doing Hip Hop Weekly. Started Hip Hop Weekly with Dave May, alright? Now the hottest publication in the country. Sold everywhere. Barnes and Noble, Books a Million.
I've been getting about 5 hours out there.
That's what's good. That's what's good. That's what's good. We're about to kill him again with Monster. Monster's gonna be a big joint, come out every month. We're gonna really shut that whole monthly magazine situation completely down. Like their coffin is already closed. We about to put the final nail in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what it is. Monster Magazine.
Monster Magazine. But for those that's unfamiliar, how did you get started? Like,
well, back in '99, I started doing Don Diva Magazine, right? In Harlem, where I'm from. Started with 500 magazines, selling for $10 a piece. Niggas never heard no Don Diva magazine. I sold each and every issue. You know how you gotta like sell a motherfucker? Like every motherfucker. Niggas never heard of no Don Diva. So I'm like, yo, this is about that real shit, my nigga. This is about real motherfuckers standing up, doing their motherfucking thing, and falling, and no telling. Like every motherfucker. So I've been selling the first 36,000 copies out of my own hand. Yeah. That's when writing the whole motherfucker, doing all the fucking interviews, editing all the articles, taking all the pictures, doing all the fucking promotion, getting all the fucking ads by my motherfucking self. I had a partner. She was in the office handling the administrative aspects. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to do layouts, learning how to run a magazine. Neither one of us had a background in this shit at all. You know what I mean? I'm from the streets. She's corporate. So we put our shit together and we built this thing. You know what I mean? I'm on the streets. She's in the office and her man was in jail. So we had, you know what I mean? Well, I raised the bitch. Yeah. She was my ex. Right. Okay. You know what I mean? So I raised her, so she knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, but with me in the street and her in the office and him in jail, there was no team that could fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Because he was in there letting motherfuckers know these are not a bunch of cats out there in the street that are trying to exploit our misfortunes. This is some real shit. That's a real nigga out there. Which he didn't have to tell. All my niggas is in the fence. You know what I mean? Ask anybody anywhere about Cavario, motherfucker. I ain't no rapper. I'm a real fucking thing. Underdig that. See me anywhere. At any time. And I'm gonna be just the fucking way I am now. Most everybody that's watching this right now already knows that. You know what I mean? You cannot argue with results. I've been doing this goddamn thing for 9 fucking years now, which I can't even believe. This shit started by accident. You dig? And here I am. You know what I mean? I was in the street for 17 and a half years. I never had a job in my life. I never did nothing but run the streets hard body. You dig? So for me to turn my life around, and wait a minute, I got something to tell you too. You know what I mean? For me to turn my life around and become a fucking writer, a journalist, you know what I mean? More so a writer than a journalist, but I do the journalist thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I started doing this and started getting, you know, really like into it, like it was my hustle, I really felt like I had a direction. This is what I was supposed to be doing. But I couldn't do what I'm doing now if I hadn't done what I've done then. You know what I mean? Those 17 and a half years, they prepared me to have the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding to convey real shit to motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? So now I've done Don Diva. I've surpassed that. Because Don Diva was like this. Hip Hop Weekly was like this. There ain't no bigger publication than Hip Hop Weekly.
So who run Don Diva now?
My ex and her boyfriend.
Okay, so it's still in the street though.
Good luck to y'all with that.
It's still in the street though.
It's a local publication now. I had it in every city in the country. Yeah. Me personally, I drove it to every city in the country. I stacked that Don Diva van up. Niggas knew me to see. They see that Don Diva van. They see me
3 years ago.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So nobody's gonna do that. Ain't nobody gonna get in that van and drive across that country and live in that motherfucker and then live that life. I could be standing outside of a club selling magazines and then 12:31, turn around, look at security, and he'll lift that motherfucking rope like I'm VIP. I walk in straight into VIP with Nelly, 50, whoever, and pop bottles and put it in the air. How many niggas you know that can go from that to that in 5 minutes? That's real shit. I see a lot of niggas, you might sense that I got a little agitation with me. I see a lot of fake motherfuckers doing a lot. Nigga, you can't fake the work. You cannot fake the work. You can't fake the work. I don't give a fuck how much money you getting. You cannot fake the work. People respect work. You can take all your dough and throw it into all this facade and all this fronting and all this, but at the end of the day, the work is what talks. Underdig that. Ain't nothing gonna come without the work, without the sacrifice, and without the humility. I'm a nigga that made dough for years. A boss for years. For damn near 2 decades in that thing, all across the country. And I turn around, change my life just like that, and then I'm on the motherfucking block everywhere. Walking to people going, hey, how you doing? My name is Cavario, this is my publication, Don Diva. I see niggas see me and was like, oh shit, Bob, what happened? What happened? Like, they felt sorry for me because I wasn't selling drugs no more.
What made you change your life?
3 generations of it. My mother and father did it. Everybody in my family that was 20 years my senior did it. And I came and gave it 20 years. That shit had enough, it took enough of my family's blood. No more. I got a son doing 12 years in the feds.
You got a son doing 12 years
Yes.
in the feds? You hear this?
Alright?
You got a son?
Bro, I'm 40 years old. I'm not, and I started very early. I was genetically engineered by that motherfucking thing. Understand what I'm saying? I got a book coming out called Raised by Wolves. Raised by Wolves. It is not just a title. It is the truth. If you don't know me, ask somebody who you know should know and ask them about me. You can go back to fucking kindergarten. I am who I've always been. I didn't make me up. I was this way before rap existed. Understand what I'm saying? That's real shit. Be who you really are. It lasts longer. That's real shit right there. Hip Hop Weekly. Biggest motherfucking publication in the country. Fastest selling publication in the country. Certified. You just can't say it. There are companies that track that. We are the fastest selling publication in the country. We're doing 150,000 a week. There ain't no other hip hop publication moving magazines like that. And we just started, baby. We just infants in the thing, man. Hip Hop Weekly's only a year old, and we already coming with Monster. Monster's gonna be a big joint.
I just got the anniversary.
Oh yeah, anniversary joint.
So let me ask you this: is Cavario on MySpace? You on MySpace?
I'm not real heavy on that. My sons set me up on MySpace.
Oh, so you got a MySpace?
And you know what I use it for?
What?
I use it to communicate with my man in prison. Because he got access to my, he did 17 years. He about to come home. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sean Hartwell, E-Boy Posse. Sean Hartwell, E-Boy Posse, shout out. You know what I mean? You be touching down soon, homie. We're gonna crush him. Body of Power Publishing. That's my company. And we putting out real nigga shit. All true story shit. Not urban lit. This is not urban lit. This is real literature.
So what do you got all slated in 2008? You got, what's all set to drop?
Monster.
Monster.
Second week of February. My book, the first quarter, Raised by Wolves. I got a couple of other joints that I'm not going to speak on just yet. A couple of the books come out of my company.
Your name going to be on it?
You'll know it, of course. Absolutely. Motherfuckers got to know what it is. I am a brand. I've made myself a brand. You see what I'm saying?
We've been following it for years.
Believe that. And I still rock my shield. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't change history. I am this.